Yup. You know what it is. Southpaw Slick, live at work. And today, I want to talk about wannabe down ass white girls. And the reason this topic even came to mind is because of the post I seen on Facebook yesterday when they were talking about Bad Baby or the Catch Me Outside girl and was accusing her of blackfishing on Instagram. I didn't click on the article, but it just made me think like those kind of like chicks, they turn me the fuck off. Like really turn me the fuck off. And I'm saying, and I don't understand. Like, I didn't want to say that they're acting black or being a wigger or whatever. That's why I said want to be down ass because you can't really act the race. You get what I'm saying? But because that kind of, demeanor or personality is associated with us, that's why so many people say that. But I'm going to say want to be down ass. Like ones that's trying to be a little bit more urban or a little bit more hip, like talk with a certain vernacular or ebonics. You get what I'm saying? Or trying to dress a certain way, like wearing micro braids and cornrows and different crazy color weaves and all that. I'm saying like those type of chicks, even with the black ones, I don't like it. But it's even worse when it's a white one, more so one that is putting on a facade. Even if she's legitimate, like there are white women and men that actually grew up in the hood, right? But even if it's legitimate, it's still a major turnoff. And I'm starting to think initially, it was like a deterrent, for white guys because most white dudes are not going to mess with a white woman like that, and they already make themselves be known like all I mess with is black guys. You know what I mean? Like that's the vibe I get from those type of women. But to me, that's still not good enough because it starts to feel like you're being fetishized, which to be fair, most of the time that is the case, both black men and women. I'm saying we're fetishized by everybody else because of the way we're promoted in media, like the big black mandingo, the BBC, and the black woman with the big butt, the Hottentot Venus. You know what I mean? Like we've always been fetishized, right? And I'm not feeling that. But off that, just the women. We're going back on topic. The wannabe down ass white women. I'm saying I don't like no, you know, Catch Me Outside, Bad Baby, or Whoa Vicky type chick. I'm saying why can't she act more like a Britney Spears or Mandy Moore? You know what I mean? That's way more appealing. Most black men don't find the former appealing at all. The latter is much, much, much more tolerable in actuality. Now, of course, you'll probably smash either or because pussy is pussy when it comes down to it, but that's not a chick you're going to take serious. I would hope not. I would hope not. But like I'm saying, to me, it's just the whole thing. Like I said, even when they're acting legitimate, it just comes across as phony and try hard, and that's like I said, I like authenticity. You get what I'm saying? I like being around a chick that I know is being herself, being the real her. Now, if that's how they really are, I mean, it is what it is, but it doesn't make them more appealing. Like they act like talking like that or being a little bit more ghetto or ratchet is going to make them more sexy or something, and it just doesn't work that way. Not to me. Not to me. Maybe some other guys, but not to me. But some of y'all dudes would cuff them anyway. It's like just because she's a Becky, that's good enough. You get what I'm saying? Like no matter what. Look at the ones y'all do be cuffing. I'm saying be cuffing these fucking ugly ass Mama June ass looking white chicks. I'm saying at least get a nice one if you're gonna get one. A nice one that has, you know, like I said, that more like what's that bitch name again? Um Jessica Simpson type vibe. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Well, excluding like is chicken, tuna, fish, or tuna. Not not being a dumb blonde, but I'm saying, but everything else, I'm saying that's fine. But yeah, like I said, but I don't know. It just came to mind because it annoys the hell out of me. And there's actually one chick, in particular. She's actually a mutual friend to a couple females that I know, and she's from Ohio. Moved to Greensboro, but she usually goes back and forth between Akron, Ohio, and Greensboro. And I think her name is Lauren Morrow, but she goes by Lola Bunny, right? And she comes across that way, like want to be down, like trying, like trying to be down, like, and I'll say like, I can't stand it. And she even be rapping and everything, like, and it's not good. Which I thought was funny because she actually talked about Ice Spice, which I talked about yesterday. She made a post about her saying how like whack and trash she really is. And I'm like, you should be the last one talking. You know what I mean? If your music was actually good, it would hold weight. Oh, fuck me faster. It's so bad. It's like that Detroit style, like, that T Grizzly type shit, but much worse. And I'll say much worse because I don't like that. Like the Detroit style rap, that shit was kind of trash to me, to be honest. Even though T Grizzly does have some decent lyricism, but he's not like his music don't hit like that for me. And all the other ones that rap like that, like those kind of beats and that kind of flow, doesn't hit for me. I'm saying like pretty much Big Sean is probably the only one I'll really listen to. Him and Elzhi, as far as like anybody out of Detroit. But I'm saying, and I know you guys are gonna say, how about Royce the 5'9" or Eminem? Like I said, them, like, yeah, that's pretty token. But I'm talking about like ones that came out within like the last like 10 years. But anyway, I'm getting off the track. I'm saying with her, I think she's fairly attractive. Like I'm saying, yeah, her butt is not that round, but it's not flat. She has nice big titties, pretty feet. You already know, I'm a sucker for that. I like her eye color. It's kind of like a hazelnut type brown. Like she has a really like pretty eye color, and yeah, like I said, she's okay. Like the videos I've watched, like whenever she posts any, like with her talking and everything, she doesn't really come across as like, like want to be down ass 100%. But there's definitely characteristics like the people she kick it with, the dude she look at, the typical hood, tatted up dreads. Um, of course, the rapping thing. She's really big into sneakers. Like she's definitely a kick head. You know what I mean? Sneakerhead, which that's something I do like. Because I'm into sneakers myself, even though I'm semi-retired. I say semi-retired because I said, don't worry. I said I'll get back in the game when the time comes. But anyway, I'm saying like somebody like her, it's like she's like kind of half and half. She's like the Arnold Palmer of, like the Mandy Moore type and the Whoa Vicky type. You know what I mean? She's not all the way one, but not all the way the other. She's right in the middle. She definitely is a Becky. Like she's a Becky, but she tries to be a little bit more cool and hip and kind of hood with it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It just turns me off like that. Like if she was all the way Becky, it would be much better to me. Just be like, like on some like clueless Alicia Silverstone type shit. You know what I mean? Like you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm just laughing because you know what I'm talking about. I'm saying like just somebody more like that, like not Valley Girl necessarily. Okay, perfect example. I think this is also another reason why they're starting to act like that is because the Kardashians. And the Kardashians have a major influence on the younger generation of girls and women, right? It's like, because they always have a black dude. It's like, what's the best way to get a black dude on my arm? Let me act like that. And that might get them in. But you see, they don't act like that. Yeah, they get their body done. Like they get the body type that we gravitate towards. So that definitely helps. But they don't really act like they want to be down. You know what I mean? They're still very Becky. Like when you hear Kim Kardashian talk, when you hear Kylie Jenner talk, Chloe, all of them, they're like regular, Beckies. You know what I mean? They don't talk like they're trying to be down, but they do try to be down. You know what I mean? But that's one I can tolerate. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not a fan of the Kardashians, definitely not. But I'm saying, but just talking about the way they carry themselves as far as presentation is concerned, I can rock with that. I'm saying, if that's great. I'm saying, but of course, natural. If you have a naturally thick body like that, but act like that, I can dig that. But I'm saying, but when you try to be like, whoa, Vicky, and talk all hood and ghetto, that shit is nah. And I said, and it would be nice if they just would cut that shit out. Just be you. I'm saying, if that's how you really are, then fine, I guess. But just know it doesn't turn us on like you think it does. I know me for a fact, and some of my homeboys are the same way. I don't know about the rest of y'all dudes. I'm saying, like I said, just because she's a Becky, you'll cuff her anyway. That's how some of y'all rock. But just figure I'll give my take on that. Southpaw slick. I'm out.